What's up, y'all? Let's get straight into it. All right, so this is a clip of a woman who presumably her husband planted a camera in their house to see if she was cheating, and boy, ever was he right. I don't think she's a barber, because if she was, these men would be leaving with different haircuts, but they're not. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll give her benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's just a barber. Maybe she just does some at-home barbering. But these guys are leaving with the same haircuts they came with. That was guy number 2. But imagine you caught this on camera. You come home, you check out the footage, and this is what your wife is doing.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Bringing men in and out like the burger joint. It's crazy work, brother. It's absolute crazy work. And it's so many different guys. Like, how are you farming this many men? Okay, this guy came in with nothing, just jeans and a t-shirt. And okay, she's changed. I wonder why she's changed. And then he's changed. He's in shorts now, and it looks like he's got a PS2. He's got a power cable. Goodbye, honey. It's good to have you out. Once again, haircut looks the same. Doesn't look any different than the previous cut when he came in. What is this, guy number 4? Lord have mercy, he came with a big old duffel bag. He's like, I'm staying here for a while. I'm leaving here with something. But imagine you caught your wife doing this, man. This is why, dude, this is why I think it's a good idea to put a camera in your house. I know there's a lot of like conspiracy theorists of, well, if you put a camera in your house, then, you know, the government can spy on you and see you. Yeah, but at the same time, if you feel like there's some fishy behavior, and you guys know what kind of fish I'm talking about. If there's some fishy behavior in your house, this is a great way to catch them. This is an absolutely great way to catch them. Let's hop into the Discord. Let's look at some of the clips you guys have thrown over.
What's your age?
I'm almost 29.
What do you think the way you're dressed right now communicates to men?
Not your norm in Miami, right? Like, look around right now. No one's dressed like this.
How are they dressed around here?
The women
She's a runner, she's a track star.
That's how they're dressed. She's dressed modestly. I can dig her fit.
I'm looking at right this second, they all have like really tight see-through dresses, really short, really skimpy, which I have skimpy clothes too, by the way. I'm not knocking it, but I don't know. I feel like this is a little more conservative.
Well, how do you feel men look at you when you dress conservative as opposed to skimpy, provocative?
I personally feel, and this is not a fact, but I personally feel that when men see me and I dress like this versus like a sexier outfit, they approach me differently. Different kinds of men approach me more to my liking. And I think it's natural for a man to look at a woman that dresses like more conservatively and to view her in a more modest way. More
respectful and modest way. She hit the nail on the head. That's because women are marketers and men are salesmen. Ladies, the way you dress basically is telling men how you feel about yourself. And it also tells men how we should treat you. If you're dressed provocatively, that tells us you are in the 304 category.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
And that we should treat you accordingly. Beating the cheeks, smushing and pushing, as they would say in the industry. But yeah, the way you dress tells us how we should respect you. Because if you're only respecting yourself enough to wear skimpy clothes, then why would I come in and respect you more than you're respecting yourself? It's as simple as that. This one's from Sim Pilot Rockster. This is a whatever podcast clip. Let's see what this is all about.
I'm so sorry that I didn't do my due diligence and then made a video.
Me and a friend go on the show. I don't think it's going to happen because we did some due diligence and they in the past have brought on a Navy SEAL. Knock, knock. Actually, we don't want to have you on. And it's because if you bring on a man, especially an alpha, these guys cannot stand it.
I got a lot of views and misrepresented you.
Wait, they got a lot of views? They got a lot of views?
That misrepresented you and your show. And I'm so sorry, Andrew, that my Indian editor put your name in there. But
wait, why you gotta say Indian editor? Don't you? What? Why does that even matter?
next time I will reach out to the other person to get the other side. I actually am sorry.
I accept your apology on condition that you hit it would be appropriate a little bow if you want to just do a little stand up.
Yeah.
In fact, every woman that if you also want to hit a bow, I will accept a bow.
You have to look at
You want me to look you in the eyes, look you deep in the eyes while you bow to me.
This is an intimate
Are you going to hold the eye contact?
This is a really vulnerable moment.
Is this
not
like
when
the
I go down, right?
Is it, hold on. You're married, okay? Calm down. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
She did bow. I think it's smart on her part to apologize. I don't even know what she apologized for maybe saying something about the Navy SEALs, but at the same time, you got to realize that the Whatever podcast is a really strong brand. and they will straight up ruin your life. Look at what happened to Bevo, bro. Any of y'all know about Bevo? The guy that chews things. Here, let's pull this up really quick. The guy that chews things for 2 seconds and then just, swallows it. I'll show you guys who this kid is. Lord have mercy. Bevo. Let's see if I can't just pull this face up really quick. Yeah, I accept all the cookies. Goodness gracious, dude. This kid right here with the chiclet teeth. He basically went on the Whatever podcast and was going back and forth with Andrew Wilson and totally ruined his own career. Yes, he did. Ruined his career because he tried to make Andrew look like an idiot. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can't make Andrew Wilson look like an idiot. The guy's super intelligent, especially when it comes to debating. So he cooked his own career. And I think she probably saw that and was like, you know what? I probably shouldn't cook my own career here, because the Whatever podcast is a great platform to catapult your career, not ruin it.
I still trust women.
No.
Wait. Go back. Do you still trust women?
Should I still trust women?
No. A client of mine, single mom, has 3 kids. They all have different dads, but by her own doing. So she has enough of her own money, but she always wants a man with more money. So she dates these men and
hypergamy.
Higher positions and whatnot, and they have broken up with her, and what she actually does is she goes and gets artificially inseminated, tells them that she's pregnant by them. She lies to these men, and then by the time the paternity test comes out, obviously they know they're not the dad. She's done it 3 times.
And all the kids are by just different
donors. She's got a couple screws loose. She's just, I want more kids, and I want someone who also wants kids. And I was like, well, have you tried asking these men to have kids with you? She's like, well, they just keep breaking up with me. And I'm like, I wonder why.
Yeah, it's because you're freaking psycho. Great clip. That is insanity. I'm sure a lot of you guys, put a 1 in the chat if you've had a scare from a woman saying, you got me pregnant and it's your baby and I think you're the dada. Happened to me in college. I was like, no. We used protection and I pulled out. You're out of your freaking mind. This one's also from Sim Pilot Rockstar. Bro, you are a rockster. You're putting in the clips in here. Let's pull up this clip. This clip is, do you agree with her? Let's see what she says.
Men only want one thing.
False. We want 3 things. We want you. We want a full stomach, empty nuts, and peace and quiet. That's what we want. Chad, do you agree with that? That's what men want. Let's see what she's going to say, though.
It's not money. It's not power. It's
appreciation. The answer is appreciation. Men want to be
it's a good one as well.
Appreciated for all of the hard work that they do to feed a family, to drive, to lead. They're the ones that start the conversations. They're the ones that ask out on the date, put themselves out there, have to pay for it. They just want to...
No, I agree. Appreciation is part of it. I do agree with that. But the biggest thing for me is respect. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Men want respect and women want love. We as men really respond to respect because when it comes to us, the hierarchy that comes into play when it comes to having other men around us, respect is a big deal. Because men also understand, this is from Jordan Peterson, men understand that there's always a low-level threat of violence between 2 men. So I'm not going to disrespect you too much because I know you might swing on me, bro. So we have to keep it cordial because there's always a low-level threat of violence. But with women, that's not the case. You ladies will say whatever you want to women, and then you'll also say it to men because you know you're a protected class and men aren't going to swing on you, typically. Now, these Gen Z kids, I've seen some of these kids, these hands are rated E for everyone. But men that are, respectable gentlemen, they're not going to put their hands on a woman. But let's see here. Here's another clip from Sim Pilot Rockstar. Base girl called but only
construction workers. Like, I would agree that men should do these jobs, but when it comes to like white collar jobs, like I think women are just as capable and intelligent and
but again, work ethic that's really sexist of you to say that men should do the dangerous, dirty, difficult
I think
work.
Men are on average bigger muscle mass.
Can you name many women who you know in your friend group who are willing to work 80 hours per week on something? I could name several men who are in my circle who do that versus most women. We're exhausted
I know
after doing an average 40-hour week. That's why most women are going to OnlyFans, because they can't even work a fucking restaurant job. They can't even work a 40-hour per week job. So they go and they do OnlyFans, and yet we're here fighting about women's natural work ethic.
I mean, she's got a point.
Proclivity to be able to achieve the same results as men.
You just assume
they're not
that.
I mean, hey, girl's got a point, dude. We've looked at these. We've looked at the jobs that women typically procure, and they're in the humanities, they're in the social settings, social work, Nurses is probably the highest paying one, but a lot of them are like receptionists, daycare workers, and things of that nature. And, you know, that's what you guys pick. Don't get mad at us. The Los Angeles wildfires are finally out. It's estimated that these fires caused more than $250 billion in damage. The loss of life is immeasurable, and much of the state is still filled with smoke. There are reports that insurance companies canceled thousands of homeowners' fire policies months before the wildfires began. Were those cancellations illegal? Could this catastrophe have been avoided? Will insurance be able to cover all that the families have lost? Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They've helped families just like yours in their time of need. They were there for the Northern California wildfires, they were there in Maui, and now they're here for you and the families affected by these wildfires in Los Angeles. If you've lost loved ones, your home, your business, or property because of the Los Angeles wildfires, you can visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi_fire. You may be entitled to significant compensation. All right, y'all know what time it is. Loki. So Des Shannon, W's in the chat for Des Shannon. He actually sent over these ostrich necks. I will say though, what's odd about these ostrich necks is they're all different consistencies. This one seems a little bit thicker. Some of the other ones were really thin. So free, sit, wait, free. Go to your place. Hopefully this camera's working. Of course it's not. I love it so much, dude. Let's see if I can get it working. All right, let's see here. Always some technical difficulties. I need to just get a webcam I can throw over there. But Loki, he seems to be liking it. This one's a little bit tougher though. Some of the other ones were really thick. I'm like, is this the neck or is this something else? You know what I mean? But it seems like he's digging it. He tore up the ostrich necks yesterday, so shout out to Des Shannon for that. If you guys do want to send anything, he sent this in the fan mail. The fan mail is in the description there, the P.O. box. So if you want to send something, doesn't matter how big or small, they will hold on to it if it was big. But he is going to be back there. I think he's going to be chewing on this one for a while, bro. I really do. I don't think he's going to be able to get through this one near as quick. Let's hop back into the Discord. Today's episode's all about Discord, so I appreciate you guys. Oh my God, this is that chick. This is that Lyft driver chick. Let's get into this.
Is suing Lyft because a driver refused to give her a ride because of her weight. Lyft don't give a fuck. So you're gonna lose a lawsuit because the driver refused to give you a ride, not Lyft. He did, because he didn't want his shocks fucked up. He didn't want his tires to go flat. Look at your big motherfucking wide ass. There ain't a seat in nobody's car that can fit your.
I mean, Eddie Griffin's right. The clip's a little quiet. But yeah, this whole debacle with this chick, she got on the Breakfast Club and they were gonna sit her in a seat and she's like, y'all ain't got a bigger seat? And they pulled her a whole sectional out. And I was like, you just lost your entire lawsuit right there. Big back. If they had to bring out a whole sectional for you. Oh my God. What is this clip? Never push a man too far. What is this? Oh my gosh, did she just push that TV down? What is going on here?
Listen.
What are you doing?
I'm getting my
Why?
I'm done.
Leaving, going where?
What?
Where are you going?
I'm going home. I'm moving out. I'm about to go get my own spot.
Why?
Because I don't want to be with you no more.
Why?
Honestly, I'm just done. I'm fed up with you. Arguments. I'm fed up with the pranks. I'm done with the YouTube. I don't want to do none of it.
The pranks, that's what we do.
Oh, that ain't what we do.
It's a prank.
Yeah, but you bleached my stuff last time and my stuff actually got messed up.
No, it didn't. It got wet and it's dry now.
It ain't dry. It's messed up. I'm done. Please move. Okay. Listen, stop touching my stuff.
Just talk.
I'm done. There's nothing to talk about. Okay, I'm not talking. I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
You really want to end this?
Yeah, I'm done. I want to know why you putting it back.
Because you're not leaving. We have to talk about it.
We're not talking about nothing.
No.
I'm done.
That's not a good reason. We should.
Bro, this is why I say in chat, let me know if you agree with this. I don't like mixing family and business. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I don't like a lot of you guys have hit me up privately, DM'd me on IG. Hey, Levi, do a channel with Cass. Do a video with Cass. We keep it separate because, in my opinion, as soon as you mix family and business, oh my Lord, can you hear him crunching back there, dude? Well, get in there, bro. As soon as you mix family and business, to me, if the business isn't doing well, then the relationship's not doing well. for Cass and I, if a video doesn't do really well, it's okay. Because we're not mixing our personal life with the business. This is the business side. I don't like mixing family and business. I really don't. I like keeping them completely separate. So I appreciate you guys, asking, Levi, you should bring Cass on an episode. I really do appreciate that. But we've done a lot of thinking. We used to do content together back in the day when we would do, what's funny is when we started the YouTube channel, we were doing casino content. We were going to the casino and gambling. We did that for a bit, but it just kind of got in between our relationship. So we just wanted to keep it separate. We just wanted to keep it completely separate. All right, this is a clip from, I think this Starfire. It says, thoughts on this.
All right, so this woman transitioned into a man, and they are having a hard time with it. Watch this.
Nobody told me how lonely being a man is.
Being a man is, yeah, welcome to the club. Yeah, welcome to the club. You know, I don't get into politics and these things like this, but like, if there's one thing I would tell you never want to do is to have a harder life. And as men, we have it much harder than women. We don't get a lot of the privileges that women get. If somebody's mugging me outside, nobody's coming to help me, bro. I'm on my own. So unless you want a harder life, I'd say just keep being a woman. Oh, I like this girl.
I feel like all I do sometimes is state the obvious, but apparently some people do not know this. If a woman is talking to other guys and purposely letting you find out about it, it's because she wants to make you jealous, and through your jealousy, you'll get upset, which will then make her feel like you care about her. The biggest problem with this for her is that it doesn't work with good men, especially a good man that knows his value, because he will fail her test every time. So in actuality, her test is literally filtering out good men, and then
I mean, shout out to Emily. She's right.
You wonder why 5 years later she's asking, where are all the good men?
Yeah, because they had a chance on a bunch of good men and they squandered it. It's truly sad. Light would exist without darkness. What is this? This looks like some philosophical stuff right here.
My client's like, hey, I want to find love. I want to find a relationship that fulfills me. You're like, I want him to be kind, giving. I want him to be capable. I want him to be strong. I want him to be a really good communicator. I want him to be emotionally available. I want him to be self-aware. I want him to be successful. Great, awesome. And I just pulled out my marker and I drew down a list of traits. And I put down near kindness, capable of hurting you. And under communication, I wrote narcissistic. Under emotionally available, I put knows himself better than you know you. And also under capable and successful, I put, you're going to have to deal with other women and how they look at him because he's very desirable. Because he's successful, you have to feel that you're worthy. Now, under successful, I put, he knows better. He knows his worth, which means that you better know yours. And so I put all of those out. And I said, well, do you like this? She's like, no, I'd never be with that guy. That guy's crazy, right? And I said, well, okay. And I just took the other half of the paper and I put it up and I said, these are the same qualities. The beauty that you really love in somebody has an equal dark counterpart that allows that to exist.
I mean, he's got a point. There's a point to that. I like to keep things very black and white, very simple. I just think women typically want 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures. You know, other women want him. You know, it's kind of the mark of the beast is 666. But then us as men, fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, no kids, quaint, uplifting, elegant, empathetic, and natural, or nurturing. And if you're wondering, Levi, where'd you get those? I got the fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, no kids from Kevin Samuels, and then I came up with an acronym for Queen: quaint, uplifting, elegant, empathetic, and nurturing and natural. There's also one for King. Do you guys remember that one? We did that one like last year. So if you're a king, you're keen, impervious, noble, and groomed. Keen is in you're smart, impervious is then as in you can handle hardship, and when things are thrown at you, you know how to keep your cool. Noble is in you have ethics, you have a high moral ground, and groomed, you look good, you take care of yourself, you're not a slob, you go to the gym, you eat good food, you know what I mean? Keen, impervious, noble, and groomed. And then, what was the other acronym we came up with? Oh, the 5 very, very basic things a good man has. I call them the basics. Do you guys remember these? Vision, ambition, strength, integrity, and compassion. I feel like if you can embody those 5 things, you will be a good man. Because if you think about our grandfathers, going back in my day, you know, your grandfathers, they had a lot of them qualities, right? They had a lot of integrity. They had a lot of ethics and morality. They took care of their women. They took care of their friends. They had good relationships with other people, business people, you know? So, yeah, if you can have vision, ambition, strength, integrity, and compassion, more than likely a woman will notice that and be like, wow, I could actually get behind this guy, or maybe even in front of him. I heard all the kids are talking about the back shots these days, so maybe what that's all about. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Loki, did you have a good time? He's still licking that. Des Shannon, bro. Shout out to you. W's, brother. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go cop the new ebook, The 4 Pillars of Personality, Volume 2. The link is in the description. It's more of a workbook. It's the continuation of the bestseller, shout out to you guys, of The 4 Pillars of Personality, which we've sold, I think, around 500 copies. So mad love to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.